It doesn't feel like it was that long ago when the 30 series of graphics cards launched from Nvidia, and some people are still waiting on their deliveries, which they ordered, on launch day. Seriously, sort your shit out, Nvidia. With a stack ranging from the 3060 Ti all the way up to the mammoth 24GB RTX 3090, not a gaming card, there is something for everyone, if you could actually get your hands on one, that is. With such a huge demand and pretty much a lack of supply, what is a consumer to do? Well, you do have a few choices. The first one being you could go with AMD, who seem to actually offer a slightly better proposition when it comes to pure, unadulterated rasterization, without kind of the ray tracing and the stuff that Nvidia keep harking on about. And you're probably gonna find that they are a little bit cheaper, maybe even, pretty similar to an MSRP price. But what even is an MSRP price these days? No one seems to know because, well, no retailers seem to even be paying attention to the words MSRP. Manufacturer recommended sale price. But it's just not happening. Now, AMD aside, if you do want ray tracing, the only clear option right now is Nvidia, with either the older architecture Turing, which are still selling for stupid prices, or newer architecture Ampere, which you can't really buy due to the aforementioned stock issues. Now, even before the 30 series launch, there was speculation on so many levels, including when will a TI model be out, or when will the super variants be out. Now, this was before the bog standard 30 series were even bestowed upon us. So how true were these rumours? Well, over the last few days, a Twitter post from a reliable leaker, Copite7Kimmy, has stoked the fire just a little bit, and rumours of a set of Super Series GPUs are back around the water cooler. I mean, technically they didn't mention that the Super Series were coming, but they kind of speculated that it could be a 3070 Super and even a 3080 Super. I mean, based on the SKUs being registered, it kind of makes sense. It also kind of makes sense with the fact that maybe Nvidia are trying to compete with AMD based on that kind of, extra rasterization performance that AMD seem to have. And that's where potentially higher capacity 3080s, 3070s could come into play. I mean, you have to remember, AMD with their 6800, 6800 XT and 6900 XT, they all come with 16GB of GDDR6 memory. Not 6X, like Nvidia have with the 3080 and 3090, but you have to see there's quite a big gap between the 3080 and the 3090 in terms of the memory capacity, as well as the price. I mean, whoa, mama, that 3090 is expensive, not a gaming card. So the Super Series, where would it slot in? Well, it would kind of slot in right in between the 3080 and the 3090, potentially, filling that kind of void of, voidness, not having memory. And it would slot in like a, no, I can't say that. That's too rude. Now, sadly, I know this does potentially come with a bad side as well, because even though SKUs have been registered, that doesn't necessarily mean a damn thing, because SKUs get registered all the time, and half the time they don't even come to fruition. And if they did, it's not to say that it's going to be a super card. I mean, it could just be a, 3050 Ti, a 3060 non-Ti. Who knows? All we know is that SKUs have been registered, and someone who, admittedly, we have to go on what they've predicted in the past, has come up with some speculation. No matter what they are, I just hope and pray that they will be in stock. Just give the consumers what they want. But is it what consumers want? I mean, I've said it time and time again. We could go all the way back to Pascal. We could go Pascal, Turing, and now Ampere. Are Nvidia maybe muddying the stack a little bit too much? Are they adding too many choices in there? Because the problem that you're now going to have, for instance, and bear with me because I've thought about this.
No! God, please, no! No!
If a 3070 Super comes out or a 3080 Super, you're going to be stuck with exactly the same problem with, do you buy a high-end 3070, an MSI Gaming X Trio, a Gigabyte Aorus Edition, or an Asus Strix? Or do you buy a lower-end MSRP priced 3070 Super? Because there's not going to be that much price difference between a high-end model of a lower-end card or a lower-end model of a higher-end card. And the same is going to be true for the 3080, moving up to the 3080 Super. I mean, where does it end? So all of this aside, it could be a load of twaddle, but it could be, well, something or nothing or somewhere in between. Like I said, it could even be something a little bit lower end, like a 3050 or a non-TI 3060 or just anything like that. It could just be some big like scare tactic for AMD to sort of, I don't know, act as a bit of a marketing exercise. The only thing that I kind of wish is that no matter what it is, whether it be on the high end, whether it be on the low end, whether it be sitting somewhere in between, as long as there's stock issues, because yeah, people just want the cards. And stock is a real big problem. But do you know what isn't a problem for stock? The eTeknix Toolkit. This is the eTeknix PC Maintenance Toolkit, which has everything you need to build, repair, and maintain your own PC, as well as doing water-cooled custom loop stuff as well, because it has every single tool for that. This isn't a Verge video. We actually have the stuff. We have the tools. No Swiss Army knife though. There you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know exactly what to do, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye. But do you know what doesn't have stock issues? We need a toolkit. Okay, go.